Hey everybody, welcome back. So we got some new title announcements and some updates. Let's just dive right into it. So Warner Archive has announced a couple of titles. The first one is the made-for-TV film from 1974, Bad Ronald. Now this is a film that I'm actually kind of surprised is getting a Blu-ray release. I mean, not because there isn't a demand for it, because there is, but mainly because it's a made-for-TV film from, again, early 70s. So it's really, really cool that this is coming out. It has a brand new transfer and everything. Now, it doesn't really have any extras, it looks like. So I'm also hoping that the price-wise, it's a little bit on the cheaper end. But I'm glad that they're releasing some of these TV films from the 70s. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they release a couple more. Like, I would love for them to do, for example, a Blu-ray release of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. I would love that on Blu-ray. And next up, we got two Hammer films, including Dracula AD 1972 from 1972 with a brand new transfer. And again, it doesn't look like it has any extras on it, unfortunately, unless those are going to be announced a little bit later. And then finally, we have the Satanic Rites of Dracula from 1974, also with a brand new transfer. Also famous because it's the last time Christopher Lee ever played Dracula in any Hammer film. Those are due out next month in October. I don't actually have the actual date for some reason. It just, even from Warner themselves, they just say, next month. So, okay. So sometime next month, these three will be coming out. Next up, update on the upcoming release of the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That is going to be, I think, as I mentioned in the previous video, it is going to be limited to 5,000 copies, and it is coming on October 16th. Now, 5,000 copies, that's a lot. I mean, I would recommend getting it early, but that's also not something that I would expect to sell out within a day. Some people have asked about the aspect ratio. It is going to be 2:1. Now, as far as extras go, so it does say it has a new high definition digital restoration. No more details beyond that. So I don't know if it's a 4K scan. I'd read somewhere that it was a 4K scan, but that was not anything that was official. So I don't know too much beyond that, but it is a new transfer. It looks like it ports over a lot of existing extras, which I don't believe any of this is new. Again, the commentary tracks, the interviews and everything, because a lot of them have Kevin McCarthy in it. I believe these are all older extras. For those who don't know, Kevin McCarthy did pass away a couple of years ago, so I know they're not new, and I don't think some of these are. I think these are all ported over, which again is fine. I kind of like having existing extras ported over to releases. It always kind of bothers me when they're not. And again, this is coming out October 16th from Olive Films, and I never picked up the last release, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting this one. And finally, coming from Scorpion, released through Ronin Flix. I don't know if they're exactly exclusive to Ronin Flix, or they might be at least initially, or the slipcover version is limited to Ronin Flix. But tomorrow meaning Wednesday, September 19th, at around noon, I think, they will have the 1978 Sergio Martino Slave of the Cannibal God. That has a brand new HD scan with, as I say, hours of restoration, a new interview with Stacy Keach, vintage interviews with director Sergio Martino, bonus US cut of Slave of the Cannibal God, plus the trailer and a reversible cover, and also the new release of Grizzly. Now, Grizzly was previously released, but this does have a brand new transfer. In fact, I remember Walt posting some stills a while back on the new transfer, and it definitely looks like it's an upgrade. I don't have any news as far as extras go. If anything, I'm guessing they're just porting over the extras from the last release. So the main thing about this new release is going to be the new transfer. For me, it would be worth it. So for you, just have to kind of see whether or not it's worth it for you. As if this year wasn't already ridiculous with all these releases. Oh man, this is like one expensive year. I gotta tell you, this is, I think, probably one of the most expensive years movie wise for me anyway in the last couple of years. But it's all good stuff. So it's the kind of thing where I can complain, but at the same time, it's all good. So let's hope we all win the lottery. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.